my way to Bhutan. One of my friends died yesterday, and that is the reason why video has been sparked. We see the statistics. We see that between men and women, men tend to have more heart attacks, and the reason for that is the ability of men not to share their problems. Now, as a father, you can see lot of times that when a child has a problem, he goes either to the father or mother. When the mother has a problem, she goes to the her husband, who is the father of the kid. But when the father has a problem, he neither goes to his wife nor he goes to his children. So the idea here is to say that problem sharing of a man is an issue. He does not share his problems he does not take the initiative to share his problems, and that's the reason why there are more heart attacks in middle-aged men than in women. Having said that, uh, the role that a father plays has been undermined to a great extent. I am speaking after the Father's Day because on Father's Day there would be a plethora of messages, but this is a age-old problem, and this will remain as it is. So, as children, we take the father for granted, and we also feel that he is the provider. He will remain the provider, and it is his duty to provide us with everything. And since he does not share his problems, we many a times think that there is no problem. This is something that children think that we don't have a problem at home. And the only reason is, suppose I ask as a child or as a teenager, I look at my peer group and ask for mobiles, motorcycle, and he might be in deep financial trouble due to COVID or anything. He would still take a loan from his PF and without complaining get a mobile or a motorcycle for him. And that is the reason why the kids might take him for granted. Now, having said this, uh, in my father's case, he would not donate for temples or pujas, but if there is somebody who is in need of education, he would be the first one to pitch in and say, known or unknown is not a matter, but he would say that I will pay for his education. So these are little things that fathers might not preach, but their actions leave a legacy for the children to follow. And that is again a discounted fact where mothers are celebrated but fathers are not. But through the actions of a father, we make a reflection of our own, and that reflection lives through life. Also, I would request grown-up children like us to look back and see that where would they be without the reflection of a father on our personalities. Obviously, we would be not much. The reflection of the father lives through life, and that is a given. Not that I am discounting the mother. The mother is always there, and the mother is always celebrated. But the father is not celebrated. That's the reason why I am saying this. So the first point that I was making is that in case a father dies of a heart attack, it's not heart attack, it's a suicide. Excessive stress taken by the father for fending for his family and the problems of the family, and without sharing it with others, might lead to a heart attack. And in that case, when the heart attack happens due to the burdens of the family on the father, it amounts to something very close to suicide. It might not be defined as a suicide, but it looks like that. That he is lost to the problems of the family, and there are many people who lose their lives due to excessive stress and family work. The last point that I would like to make is that in the case of a father, uh, the children's duty after, let's say, 10th or 11th class, when they are grown up and they have started to understand the position of the family, if there are any financial troubles or if there are any other troubles in the family, the duty of the child will be to go to the father and ask him, Papa, I am with you. Can I share any trouble that you have? Now, this is something that gives a lot of courage to the father that my son or daughter has grown up. The very fact that you say that I want to share your problems means that you have grown up, and that's a one of the best things to happen to a father. And little by little, if you gain confidence of your father, and he shares a little problem whenever you ask for a mobile, instead of taking a loan, if he says that can we postpone it for a while, because he didn't have the courage to say it till now, but since you are asking or taking the initiative to share the problems, he would be, I think, confident enough to share that we are in trouble. Let's postpone the thought of a mobile or a motorcycle for future. That is the time that the father will feel most satisfied, and that is the time we'll be able to reduce the heart attacks of the father. That's something that I have for today. Thank you very much.